Alright guys, so before I start the video, I want to give a quick shout out to a fellow subscriber and a friend of mine in real life. She's been a follower of the channel for a while. Her name is Natalie. That's her username as well. Shout out to you. She insisted that I should react to this video. About this creepy pasta that she mentions a lot, called Skinwalker. I'm gonna read it to you and I'm gonna tell you guys what Skinwalker is, okay? So, you guys hear that? That's my cat. It's in heat. There's nothing I can do about it. I hate cats. Not so much that I would abuse them, but like, if I can find it here. Yeah, I can't find it. There we go. Okay. So, on Wikipedia, it says that it's a witch, okay? It's a harmful witch, okay? It turns into it's a giant. It's basically like a deer, a deer skeleton. It's pretty creepy. So. Yeah, it's crazy. So here's what else I found of it. If I can focus, or you just go straight to Wikipedia and you'll find out what more about the Skinwalker than I do. Focus. Fucking focus. Crap. Just go to Wikipedia. You'll know what I'm talking about. I don't know if this is the same one though. So same Skinwalker story. But there's a video. It's called let me mute this. Let me rewind to the beginning because I actually just watched this. So I'm gonna react it again for you guys. It's the top 50 true Skinwalker Deepwood scary stories. This video is 3 hours, so I'm only gonna react to the first like 10-15 minutes. So here we go, guys. I hope I don't get scared. I've seen horror movies. I know what to expect. So, here we go, guys. Playing this video in 3, 2, 1. Pressing. Wait.
Well, before the video begins, I have a quick announcement. I'm running
this is from a user named Mortis Media.
To anyone who wants to help support the channel financially, of course it really does mean the world to me. And to anyone who signs up to the $10 tier between today and the 1st of April, will receive a special handwritten thank you note from me in the mail, as well as some exclusive stickers to go along with it. As a thank you. I really do appreciate it, and if you want to find out more, you can find the link at the top of the description. But for now, it's time to get comfortable and let the darkness take control.
Alright, here we go.
This event happened to me around last summer, and it was probably the scariest story in my life. And I wanted to
like I
share
said, I'm only
with
going to
you.
react to the first
Something I've realized growing up
10,
near
15
my
minutes
years is
of
that the world can be an amazing place, but it is filled
Try to
with
run out
some
of
super
battery
and
or out of
unfortunately,
storage.
I've seen that side firsthand. I am a very social person and love the opportunity to hang with friends whenever I can.
You guys can ignore that. I hope you guys don't hear that. My cat is in heat. I hate cats, like I said, but not so much that I would kill him. No. I despise, I detest.
At the time of this story, and have a decent
There's a story.
friends
It's a video of a cat in the blender, which I actually saw. It horrified me, and therefore, don't look that up. Don't look it up, people. For any users that like that kind of stuff, you're sick. You're a sick human being. And it's not funny.
For fun, and for some miracle, all our parents thought it would be fine. So we had 6 people going. Me, my girlfriend Stephanie, my friend Brandon and his girlfriend Kaylee, and Steven and his girlfriend Sarah. We had decided to have 3 different tents for each couple. The reason you could probably guess. Being a former Boy Scout, I was aware of everything we needed to survive for the 3 days. Food, water, and other essential supplies. Being the rebellious teenagers we were, we also stocked up on plenty of booze, as well as a bit of grease for our fun getaway. So mid-July, we departed for our camping vacation. After hours of driving down back roads, we eventually found a place that looked secluded, but not sketchy, like some horror stories.
Alright.
There were houses near, but not too close. And
So
again,
far, this story is
we weren't
interesting.
looking for a sketchy woods to camp. But unfortunately, there was no service. It took us about an hour to get everything set up. While the girls and Steve finished setting up camp, Brandon and I took a look around while fetching fire.
We're 2 minutes into this
We
video.
eventually came across a cool-looking trail. We weren't too concerned because there weren't houses within a mile radius, and we assumed that those people had used these trails to hunt, which was big in this area.
Turn it up a little bit.
If you're wondering about our car, we drove a Honda Pilot, which was Steve's that had plenty of room for us and our supplies. We parked the car right close to the site, so we had eyes on it at all times. The first night, nothing much happened. We rolled a blunt, drank a bit, and called it a night. The next day, we decided to explore the woods a bit, but Brandon and Kaylee stayed behind to watch the site and spend time together.
Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. I'll be back. Sorry, guys. That's my dog's barking. So, we're gonna leave off. We're gonna leave where we left off.
We decided to explore the woods a bit, but Brandon and Kaylee stayed behind to watch the site and spend time together. We decided to go down the path we found
I was
earlier.
interrupted.
Around 20 minutes down the path,
3 minutes in.
Steve spots a metal fence. We approach it to find a cemetery.
I hope this video doesn't get too long. If it does, I'm gonna
there
go
were
ahead
signs of
and
activity
edit.
there. And
You guys
no,
heard
not
enough,
voodoo,
so-
cults or anything like that. We need flowers. in
I
it.
hope you guys can hear
And
this
beyond
one.
the cemetery, we saw a bigger trail that had tire tracks and a half-assed parking lot for the cemetery. We ventured down the path a bit more to spot some deer, then head back because it's getting late. That night we really partied hard because we were to leave the next day and didn't want to return with extra beer and all the grease. Now this is the night that was the polar opposite of the other. The other night was peaceful and we assumed the same about this one. Boy, were we
This is my
wrong.
trench coat.
Now, you would assume
My
there
trench coat
would have
people.
been warning signs earlier in our trip, like a rusty knife on our path or foot tracks around our site. Nope, not at all. All of us woke up to a blood-curdling scream coming from Steve and Sarah's tent. We all heard the fabric being ripped by what we assumed to be something sharp. I guess Steve hit the guy really hard with his flashlight and was able to get both him and Sarah into the car. Now, here's the issue. Steve's tent is closest to the car, while the other 2 tents are closest to the trail. So to get to Steve's car, we had to get past whatever attacked Steve and Sarah. Luckily, all our drunken selves were gone
About turning
before
the
getting into
camera.
his car, as he yelled cemetery, and it clicked in my head. The trail on the other side of the cemetery. So I quickly grabbed Brandon, Kaylee, and Stephanie and
5
started
minutes.
running to the trail. I used my phone flashlight to help me see. You might think why you would turn on your flashlight. Well, the last thing I wanted to do was to miss the cemetery and be lost in the woods with the guy who attacked Steve. Well, by the time we get to the trail, Steve and Sarah had gotten the hell out of there from the site, and we could hear the guy chasing us from several yards behind. We were able to find the cemetery rather easily. I helped the fence first, and when we all get over, we notice Steve has not arrived yet, so we all hid in the cemetery. Luckily, to our advantage, it was pitch black by the time I turned my flashlight off, and we all hid in complete silence. My heart dropped when I heard the metallic shaking as if someone was climbing over the fence. The guy had tracked us down, probably due to the fact that Steve had yelled cemetery. We all stayed still as we heard the ground crunch as the guy took slow steps. When in fight or flight mode, you're capable of a lot more than you would think. Your brain puts on some high-powered alert stuff. The guy approached, and I realized I had my small Swiss Army knife in my pocket. As the guy's steps grew closer to me, when he was right about on top of me, I grabbed my utility knife and stuck it behind his leg. The guy tumbled to the ground with a shriek of pain and a metallic sound as he dropped his weapon. As soon as the pair of headlights came
So far,
around,
the story's
it was
pretty
steep and
interesting,
long,
creepy.
and we all ran to the car. While I got up, the light gave me a glimpse of the guy.
7 minutes
He
in.
was tall, bulky, and had the look of pure hatred in his eye as he clutched the back of his neck. And by his side,
I hope there's not a jump
a
scare in this
huge
video.
machete. I was the last one to get in the car, and before I fully closed the door, we floored it out of there. The girls were bawling their eyes out. We drove until the first house, where we politely knocked and asked for directions to a motel. It was a friendly old couple, and they told us there wasn't one for miles. They took us in and gave us warm food and a place to rest for the remainder of the night. In the morning, the man brought his hunting rifle with us to retrieve our stuff from our campsite. When we got there was nothing stolen, but all our tents were smashed up. The elderly woman called and made a report while we were gone, and when we got back to their home, the officers were there, and we gave them our statements. The officers said there was enough evidence to find the guy, but they promised to search. We headed home later that day. No one said a word on the way home. We were all processing what really happened. The police sadly never found the guy. College split us up a bit, but we barely talk about it as a group since it's been a while. My advice for you all: find yourself a populated place to camp. I don't care if it's some Yogi Bear camp. Be in reach of help, but
So that was the first story. I'm not watching this entire video. I'm only reacting to the first 8 minutes. Well, about 10 minutes of it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. That way I don't run out of storage. So, interesting. I will say that. Very interesting story. I'm not reacting to the whole video, so take care, guys. Peace.